Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for spending a bit of time with me today. We're back in Sumerians. Oh look, our granary has just been built. Let's have a look at this. Oh no, it's not been built yet, it's almost built. Wonderful. So in last episode, I'm struggling a little bit, just organising everything and trying to keep everyone happy. But we're getting there. The port down here is being built. This will be interesting. Once this is done, I can start to see whether I can import bits and pieces that I need. So for example, I need some cedar logs for our big temple that we're building over here. Also need a load of bricks, but the bricks are all the way over here. I'm not really sure how they get transported. I'm not going to go on about that. I've talked about it before. I have no idea how the transportation in the game works. So yeah, I'll just keep doing stuff, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're struggling a little bit with leather production. We don't seem to be getting enough salt, even though we do have quite a lot of salt there. I guess I just need a bit more. I also need a lot of workers, and that's our big issue at the moment, is the number of workers. I could probably do with stacking up. Let's get these two going. I need more workers. Let's not worry about the trade routes for now. Let's do all of these ones that will give me workers. Yeah, that's fine. I just need as many people as I can get, basically. I mean, my population is big. I still just don't understand how it all works. So state workers are the ones that I can put into my buildings. Private workers, I don't really know. I'm guessing maybe they're the ones that come and work in these places, like the private fields. But again, I don't really get what they do. 62 jobless. Well, I'm not sure about that either. Why are they jobless? I have jobs for them to do, but they're not doing them. I don't know. It's confusing. Very confusing. Right, our granary is built. Excellent. And that is accepting nothing but grain. 12,000 of it, in fact. So that is really cool. Yeah, that is a very good amount of grain. Cool. Ah, look. Ooh, wow, look at this. Right, it has no workers, which is an issue. I can buy. You can sell. Well, I can buy and sell all sorts of things. Oh wow, look at this. Well, I need some cedar logs. I want to buy. No, I want to buy 20. Come on. No, it's going up in threes. Fine, 21. Why am I selling grain? Just once. I just want to buy 20 cedar logs, just once. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I don't know why that went up. Is that how I pay for it, do we think? I don't know. I would guess that's the idea. You automatically have to, sort of, generically you trade grain for stuff, but if you want to trade other things, you can do that, and it will then take the grain number down. I think that's what it's telling me. Which is fine. I'll just trade grain for now. That's absolutely fine. Right, high priority, sure. Oh no, not high priority. No, it's going to cost me more. Alright, let's just do that for now. Oh, change route. No, I like that route. No, I don't actually have any workers down here. I don't know what I can do about that. Well, I can get rid of these for a start. I don't need a builder there anymore, do I? Maybe those workers will come and work over here. Or maybe not. Right. How are we looking for bricks? Can I afford to have less people working over here? I can probably do away with some brick people. No, I don't want to do bricks. No. No, resist that idea. Maybe less of the... I don't know why my donkeys keep dying. It's kind of annoying. I'm guessing they just naturally die over time. Yeah, do I want... Yeah, I think I do need to keep my transporters completely stocked. And my farmers. My storehouse... I don't know why you need people in here. I'm not sure what they do. I don't know if they pick stuff up or if they deliver stuff. But I'll keep them filled up. My builders are at 5 each. That's a good number. I've got lots of builders over here. And I don't really think they're doing anything. In fact, I know they're not. For now, anyway. I've got transporters. They're... Well, they're doing something. Not entirely sure what. But they seem to be out and about moving stuff. So that's fine. But I might get rid of these builders. Because that'll free up some people. Let's see if that helps with the port. There we go. 10 workers. Great. So I'm assuming at some point a boat will come along. Look at that. There it is. A couple of little trading boats. Wonderful. So I assume they will pull in. I will buy some cedar logs and give them some grain. And everyone lives happily ever after. Oh look, I've actually got some spare workers now. 4 spare workers by the looks of it. So definitely if I started the game again I would be much more careful with my workers now that I sort of understand where they're coming from. Excellent. In this building, 8. Still only 8. Okay, I'm guessing it just takes a few boat trips for these things to turn up. Which is fine. I don't know where they'll get taken. I assume they'll just get taken to where they're needed. Which obviously is our temple over here. But we still need an awful lot of bricks in there as well. How's the leather situation? Yeah, still not good. Still a distinct lack of salt. Where is the salt? No, see, I'm not having this. We've got over 900 salt somewhere. There's a bit in there, and there's a bit stored in the actual salt ponds, but there's not 900. Where else is it being used? Okay, so it's being used in the meat curing. That's where it is. Look, it's sitting in these buildings. But they're not getting any meat. I probably need less. I'm getting quite a lot of cured meat, but again, I don't know if that's actually good. I assume cured meat is used for feeding my people, but it doesn't seem to tell me. Look, they're still demanding food, but I've got tons of food. I don't know what other food there is. You've got cured meat. I mean, that's it. Beer, I suppose. Fish. Maybe I need to start fishing. How do I fish? I don't think I've seen fish. Provides water. Yeah, well that's no good. Ah, fish market. Okay. Provides space for private sellers. See, I'm not sure if that's actually a good thing, a fish market. It needs to be placed near water, provides space for private sellers. Maybe I should build a few of these and just see if these actually produce fish. I don't know if that's the idea of them or not. Of course they won't get built because I got rid of the builder in there, typical. Good, we've got 17 of our cedar logs now. Why has our granary lost capacity? 6,000, that was 12,000 before. Wasn't it? What's going on there? Storage capacity 12,000. Level damaged or spoiled. Why? What's happened there? Capacity at 50%. Do I just need maximum workers? Is that... Yeah, look at that. I didn't realise that. Putting the workers up increases the capacity. I don't think that's the case with these, is it? It is. I didn't realise that. Okay, so it is definitely worth having your storage places filled up. I'm guessing, let's have a look, what goes up here? Yeah, see, I didn't see anything change there. Okay. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? Right, so my demand is still for food, which I don't really understand, and housing. So what have we got here? They need a brick wall, they need... Oh, no, yeah, so security is the next big thing. What haven't these guys got? Security low. It's because I'm not making enough of this. See, so hang on, so these transporters, maybe this is the problem. These transporters, see, they can reach these salt places, but they can't reach that. And these ones, no, these ones can reach that, but they can't reach that. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So how about this? How about if I have a storage yard up here? So once that's built, if I make this hold salt, that should increase the supply to my salt places, I think. I think that's the way to go, is less storage but better positions. You need to make sure your storage yards or storage warehouses are in the best place, right next to the manufacturing places. And again, I know I've said this before, but if I was to start again, all the housing would be back here and all of this production stuff would be down the front. You really need to keep the production stuff right next to each other. So ideally this would be right next to some salt and a livestock place. And I would have sort of one salt place, one little livestock place, and one of these. So you set up kind of little manufacturing hubs. I would probably spread out more, I think, if I started again as well. I'd use the map more so you've got more space to play around with. I think that could work really nicely, actually. Instead of consistently building connected to each other, just spread out. Just go right up to this end of the map and then right down to this end of the map. Because I don't think, because of the way the radiuses of things work, you don't need the whole city to be right next to each other. I guess, no, because builders only work within their radius. So as long as you plonk down the builders in the right places where you're trying to build at that time, I think you could spread out a lot and get away with it. But it's a bit late for that in this game, at least. But yeah, this I don't know how much longer this game will go on for, because I know what I'm like. I know I will get frustrated at not having a perfect city. Because I know now, I've learnt lots of lessons, I know now what I've done wrong, and it gets under my skin, you know, where I know I could do better. But at the same time, I kind of still want to persevere a bit more, and try and get some, maybe right up, you know, up to here. Although I need 5,000 citizens to get past this point here, so not sure how that's going to work. Because yeah, at the moment, production-wise, I feel like I'm kind of up to where I need to be. Maybe I will make this the last episode, because I kind of feel like I've gone as far as I can at the moment without starting again and doing things better. Because I'm not going to get up to 5,000 people anytime soon to be able to continue the research. And I've kind of messed up, I think. I feel like I've got it wrong from the start. But then, I didn't know. I don't blame myself. It's just one of those things. I didn't know how to do things at the start, whereas now I do, because I've learnt my lesson. I'm intrigued to know where these cedar logs have gone, because there's only 16 in here now. I've got 18 in the city, and in fact there's none traded. I'm really hoping there's actually 21 in the city, because I needed 20 for this, and that's what I asked to trade. So yeah, and there's not a lot of bricks here either, which is not good. I really don't. I feel like I need to do a bit of research into how the process of moving goods around the city actually works. I may have to do a bit of Googling to see if there's some sort of hints online about how it works. Not the best way to do it, because once I know how it works, I'll know the best way to do it. The problem is, I just don't know how the movement process works, and stuff like this as well. I don't really get any of this. This small temple, why does it need workers? What do the workers do? Does it have pottery? It'd be helpful if it told me, yes, it has X pottery in stock and it's doing this. Plus 20% what? It's not telling me. I'm assuming that means it attracts people 20% quicker. I don't know. I don't know what this is though. Is that 20% quicker people as well? You know, or 20% extra, whatever it's called, religious influence? I just don't know. There's a big demand for housing, so I probably could increase my population a fair bit. Well, let's put some housing down, shall we, and see what happens. I'm just going to get a big grid down here. See how many people I can squeeze in. Quite a lot, I reckon. Right, so this place... Oh no, it's filled up with rubbish already. That's so annoying when it does that. I only want it accepting salt. This is another one of those occasions, and I say this with every single city building game that I play. It should be that when you build a storage yard, it immediately accepts nothing. And you have to tell it what to accept, because now this has got almost filled up with stuff that I didn't want in there, and it's never going to go anywhere. Because I can either tell it to empty, which I don't want to have to do because I want it to accept salt. It's such a basic thing, and no game ever does it, and I don't know why. Actually, I'm just trying to think. Foundation is another game that I play. I'm just trying to think if those warehouses start accepting nothing. They do, don't they? Yes. You see, Foundation has got it right. You build a warehouse and it doesn't accept anything, and you have to tell it what to accept. Whereas all these other games, they automatically just accept everything straight away. And that's so annoying. I don't like to moan, but sometimes you just have to, don't you? Because it's just, you just think, surely have the people that are designing this game never played this style of game before? Do they not understand these annoying little things that happen that are just needless? I'm not sure where all these donkeys are off to. You're transporting a load of grain somewhere, but I don't know where. That's a bit odd as well, that it's called barley and then it's actually just grain. Why has it got two different names? Little things like that I just get confused by. I just think, well, who's making this game? Do they not pay attention to things like that? It's a very simple thing. There we go. Oh, we've got a fish market being built. Mud, yeah, it's a very early building, that. If it only needs mud. I don't think I'm buying anything else at the moment, am I? I could probably be selling stuff, but I'm not sure. Yeah, no, see, that's going to be... It automatically buys grain if you sell stuff, but I don't need grain. I don't need anything really at the moment. At some point I'll probably start getting things like copper, but not in this game. I think I am gonna call this the last episode, because I just feel like I don't want to continue for the sake of just making more episodes for the channel. I want it to be productive. I want it to look good. I want it to be an efficient city, and at the moment I feel like I've gone to the stage where it's all just gone a little bit wrong, and if I continue it would just be for the sake of completing all the research and all that sort of thing, and I'm not going to be enjoying the process because I know I want to do things differently from the start. So yeah, I think that's kind of my thinking at the moment. I'm intrigued how these fish places work though. There we go, let's have a look. Right, it's selling grain and buying fish. Is that basically the idea? I would assume that's the idea. Which is good. So I suppose if you are producing a lot of grain and you want to get some fish, I guess that's good. Just realised there's a... Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't know why I went to that one. That was a bit odd. Right. Still haven't got our temple being built. Yeah, there's just no bricks coming over here, and I don't know why that is. That's annoying, because I've got loads of bricks. They're just not in the right place, and I don't know how to make them come over. See, so that's another annoyance. I can't make things go to the right place. You see this lot, look, there's no salt coming in here, and I've got loads of salt. There's a lot of salt sitting in these places. I don't really know where the salt is. I'm sure I've got more than that. Look, I've got over 1,000 salt somewhere. But it's not where it needs to be, which is in these. See, so at the moment our security places, yeah, are not getting leather. Yeah, it's all gone wrong, hasn't it? Let's be honest, it's gone wrong. But there we go. Let's just check our transports. I'm just intrigued. Yeah, right, so farm... Construction materials, production. Yeah, see, this is something that I should play around with as well. Getting specific... I don't know if I can actually tell it just to collect grain, for example. Yeah, I probably can. You see, so you could set up a transporter that does nothing but grain, and then another one that does nothing but construction, and then another one that does nothing but goods. That might be a good idea, but it might not. I don't know. I don't know if that would help or not, to be honest. Yeah. Well, do you know what? I am going to leave the episode there, and I am going to call this our last episode. And let's have just a little analysis of the game. I guess first off, I love the game. I really do. I like the look of it. I like the feel of it. I like the music and the atmosphere. I like the uniqueness of it. It is quite a different feel to previous city building games. I think there's a lot of potential. There's also a lot that still needs to be done, I would say. Just lots of little niggly issues. The basics of the game are there. It certainly needs better descriptions of what does what, how things work. You know, the benefits of increasing workers in certain buildings and stuff like that. To this day, I mean, this is, I think, my maybe 8th or 9th episode, I can't remember, but I still don't know how goods are transported from one building to another. And that isn't a good thing. It needs to be shown clearly. How do I get the bricks, for example, from the bricks over here to my temple over here? Who is it that moves those goods? You know, is it a transporter? Because the transporters can only work within that. So if that's the case, does that mean that I literally can't get bricks from there to there? Do I have to have a brickworks over here? And then a transporter that moves it from the brickworks into the building? I just don't know. And there's no way of finding out. I've looked through the help menu and it doesn't explain it. And that kind of thing is frustrating to me because it's such a basic part of the game, and it would completely dictate how you lay out your city. And without knowing that, you can't lay out your city properly. And that is one reason why my city has been laid out so badly, is because I didn't know that. It didn't tell me, and so I didn't know where to build certain things. Obviously some of this layout is bad just because I've learned as I've gone along. So I've learned that you want to have all your housing back here and all your manufacturing over here, so that you can keep all the manufacturing very close together. That is something that should have occurred to me before, because it's something that I do in all the other city building games. That's quite a common thing. Yeah, I like it though. It is a good game. I mean, please let me know what you think if you've played it before, or if you've got any thoughts on it just from watching me or other people play it. Please do let me know your thoughts. I'm certainly looking forward to playing it again. I'm going to have a break. I've got other games that I want to try out, so I will leave this for a while. But yeah, we'll see. I will definitely come back to this one because I do think it's got legs, and I'm already excited about starting a new game in it and getting my city laid out differently. So it may not be too long before I come back. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to leave it there. So that will be the end of this current series, but keep your eyes open because Sumerians will be back on the channel at some point in the future. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of other games that I've got coming out and series that I'm recording, and so I've got loads of games that I haven't even started playing yet, so there'll be plenty of new things coming soon as well. So yeah, let's leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me in this series. And yeah, maybe I'll see you over in one of my other series, or back here for more Sumerians at a later date. Until then, until I do see you again, take care, stay safe and all that, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.